Okay. It's Tom here, Tom from techbait.net, crypto blogger, Mr. Excitement. I just wanted to address this recent crypto market crashing that we've been seeing. Now, of course, I usually say nobody knows what causes these downturns. You know, one person guesses this, another person guesses that. It's usually manipulation or some other factor, right? This is an extended downturn. I mean, look at this. This is like a bloodbath again, right? This is like back in February. If you're sitting on top of Tether or something like that, or if you're sitting on top of fiat, you know, and you can go in, you're in a good position right now because this stuff is on sale. Um, if you have to still, transfer money in. You may or may not be able to make this window because usually it takes about a week for fiat to clear from a bank before you can trade it. Although I know on like Coinbase, Gemini, etc., you can actually buy Bitcoin or Ether or something like that with the money before it clears. You'll get that current pricing, and then when it clears, you'll be okay to like send it off exchange to another exchange to buy other altcoins or something like that. So those are like your two basic scenarios here to take advantage of this. Um, if you don't, if you're not in that position, as many people are not, all you can do is you can either sell low and lose, which is stupid, or you hold. Now, a lot of people are dumping right now, and for the life of me, I still cannot understand why so many retail investors panic and dump. All they do is screw themselves over. But it happens every time. It happens every time. Um, the stupid comments I see online about Bitcoin and crypto being dead from these deadheads, it's just amazing. But, hey, we're all free to do what we want with our own assets, even if it means selling at a loss. So, a lot of people are talking about this like CoinRail or some minor exchange got hacked. That's not the reason this is happening. That alone could never cause this kind of dump. I'd say the most likely scenario here would be the CFTC probe going on. It's a good theory. Of course, there can be other things playing into it, but whenever you have a governmental agency, especially in the United States, demanding trading data from multiple exchanges, large exchanges, to weed out manipulation, you can easily start a panic. And it just gets worse and worse until it becomes oversold and people start buying in and it comes back. It's frustrating for those of us who don't let these sort of things get to us. But if you've got assets at the ready, you can really take advantage of this and make out like a bandit. So it all depends on your position. Other people, if you're all bagged up or whatever, then you just have to wait it out. It stinks to have to wait it out, but we can talk about things like this in the meantime. Or just, focus on other things while you keep one eye on the prices. Don't obsess over the prices and like enjoy your family, your friends, etc. Of course, we all want our portfolios to go up instead of down, but as long as you don't sell at a loss, you're not losing any actual units of coin or token, right? Just the value has gone down, and if you're not going to weren't going to sell anytime soon anyway, you really haven't lost anything. It's just a psychological thing. You have to learn to try to disconnect yourself from it. Okay, so I'm making this in the afternoon because I wanted to get this video recorded, but I'll upload it when I get home and I'm on Wi-Fi because it's just takes too long over the crappy 4G connection I have in this part of New York City. So that's kind of what I wanted to say. I mean, but on the flip side of that, one more thing I wanted to add to that is this is probably a long-term good thing. It's a short-term bad thing unless you can take advantage of it. But it's a long-term good thing for the market, okay? Because um, I was watching somebody who was explaining a lot of this stuff from the early 90s in the NASDAQ market when NASDAQ had these manipulation problems. And that market didn't get whipped into shape until government regulators came in and started demanding trading data and cleaning it up. Um, and similar things happened, right? But in the long term, you see, this is what the institutions want in order to come in big. They're not going to be investing pension funds and things like that into something that is too Wild West. Now, we're not talking about the ability or the potential for the assets to have huge gains. We're not talking about that. We're talking about manipulating spreads and basically robbing people. Robbing people blind in fees and other little shady practices, manipulating prices so they can take advantage of these short-term things at your expense, stuff like that, shady practices. Um, so I'm not sure how this would affect the whale type manipulation, um, but we'll see. Okay. Uh, but this is long term a good thing for the market because there's an amazing amount of uh, capital just waiting to come in. And if you think, the few hundreds of billions of dollars that are in there now are nothing compared to the trillions in institutional capital that's just waiting, salivating to get into this. And everybody's station in life is going to get raised when that happens, my friends. It's just a matter of time. But for now, you have to wait it out and don't do anything stupid like sell at a loss. I mean, it just amazes me that people don't have their ears to the ground and aren't listening to or watching these things and are selling out so cheap. I mean, it boggles the mind, but it's going to happen. And we do need to get those kind of investors out of the market as well. So that's also what this helps to do. You would think after the last few months of this kind of stuff that those people would already be shaken out, but maybe some of them came back in and are now getting shaken out again. I don't know. I don't know. Uh, you know, I'm not some big money investor, but I guess I'm old enough to know that you have to have patience. Maybe it's an age gap thing. Maybe there's a lot of younger people in the market with less experience and they get panicky. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe too many people who are betting their lunch money or their college money on something like this, and they panic because so they take their losses. I mean, I don't know. So they take their losses in order to preserve the majority of what they have. I mean, I don't know what the deal is. You tell me. So anyway, I believe this is the most likely candidate for what's going on right now. And if this all bears out, this is a long-term, great thing for the crypto market. It's a great thing for Bitcoin and crypto in general. Um, so you heard it here. You heard it here. I'd rather have a reason than no reason than to just throw up my hands and say nobody knows. Because many times nobody knows what the small fluctuations are. But this is like a big dump going on. And this thing's been going on and it's starting to spook a lot of people. And they shouldn't be spooked. They should actually embrace it. But this is what you get. So like I said, this is a great opportunity and a sale for those who can take advantage of it. For those who can't, just grin and bear it and get through it and hodl on. Okay? So that's what I wanted to say. Do not panic, my friends. Don't panic. Crypto is not going anywhere. There's big. I heard another thing about Susquehanna coming into this. They're going to be opening a trading desk. These are rich investors, institutional investors. If they're getting in crypto, and they made a statement that crypto is going to be around forever. This is going to be an asset class that's going to be around forever, that they believe. So whenever you read these little stupid comments online about crypto's dead or whatever, don't listen to it. These people don't know what they're talking about. The only thing that's going to kill crypto is an asteroid, all right, hitting in the right spot. and it's going to kill a lot more than crypto. So I wouldn't worry about that as far as crypto is concerned. Right? So you know, so that's where we're going. Check out. Make sure you keep on top of my site techbait.net for the news, constantly updated. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe and recommend it to your friends. I want to grow my subscriber base here. And, you know, I don't do the flashy thing. I don't believe I have to. If you want pure entertainment, there's lots of that on YouTube, but that comes with a price. It's just a lot of BS out there, a lot of clickbait. So I'm out here to spread what I believe is real news, to be level-headed, a level-headed adult, and to, you know, provide mutually beneficial information, you know, to fellow crypto enthusiasts, right? So that's about it. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Later.